Brace yourself, guys. This is about to get interesting. Hey guys, welcome to the Sim Racing Paddock, and hope you all are having a great Halloween. I am Spider-Man, actually, Will, and we are about to do some racing with subscribers. So, I am setting up Project Cars 2 right now. Man, it's tough to see through these eye holes. I have no clue how Peter Parker does it. David Mensch, thank you for subscribing. So we're about to fire up Project Cars 2, and let's have some fun and goof off a bit. So we're going to set up, it's an online server, so let's get to work on it. You see something? Yes. These are that kind of mesh that you can see through, barely. It's like driving an Oculus Rift that's just crazy. Let's play some Live for Speed later. Yeah, Matthias, we could try that out later. But for now, we're doing some racing. Time to crank up the sim rig. Yep, Wesley. Or Welshie, sorry. As I said, it is tough to read this through this. So for now, I'm just going to set up this way. Hey, person, how's it going? Okay, Nirvash, we'll be happy to have you in. So let's create an event. Call it Sim Racing Paddock. Hennessy Venom F5 is going to be shown at SEMA tomorrow. Oh boy. Alright, Matthias. Yeah, I bet you have been called worse, but it's like, yeah, I'm sorry, man. I just couldn't read through this right now. Hopefully, I'll be able to drive with it down. We'll see. We have to practice and qualifying. So, let's see. Let's start with a GTO race again. We'll do GTO around Long Beach. And this will be performance impacting damage, guys. The damage will still be on. Just keep that in mind. We'll do 15-minute qualifying. Give some time for people to join. And rules and regulations. I'm doing the F 1000 minimum. So let's see how this goes. So guys, server's open. Server is open. Let's see who are the first unfortunate souls to make it in. But whoa, yeah, this is weird seeing it. Or wait, shoot, I made a mistake. Sorry guys, I have to start a new server. Sorry, made a slight mistake. Oh, same class, never mind. I didn't make the mistake. I thought I did. Hey, sim enthusiast, I am doing pretty well. How about yourself? Beachers, Spider-Man or Speederman? That's a pretty good joke. I'll give you credit. But, okay, I'm just saying, I blame Nicky Team. I'm blaming him for this outfit. Because he has the outlandish stuff, and it's like, how can I compete with that? So, Spider-Man was one of my favorite superheroes growing up, so, yeah. All night racing tonight? I'm not sure. My mom, I think I might need to take her somewhere tonight, but I'm not, I'll see. But for now, we're good. We are going to run for a while at least. So we'll at least do some, or quite a bit of racing. I'll guarantee that we'll do quite a few races. Okay. So Nirvash has entered. He is in. So hold on. I'm trying to get Jimmy Broadbent in, but it might be past his bedtime. Hold on. Does Project Cars 2 have a sort of safety rating system? Yes. So the letter is your safety rating. It goes from U, which is unranked, F, D, C, B, A, and S. And then the number is your skill. Loosely enforced. Yeah, relatively loosely. But let's just start the qualifying, and let's hope people join in. And let's see if I can actually drive like this. So, hold on a sec. Let's get this party started. Sim enthusiasts, you would love to join the league? Okay. Wait, no, not exit desktop. Hit the wrong button. Okay, there we go. Vote to start. Okay. PIS has joined. Hello, DC Gaming. Wait, DC? Oh, shoot. I'm not sure if we can be friends right now. Spider Marsh. I'm going to hear all of the nicknames today, I bet. But it's funny, because I went to Target, saw this, and was like, okay, this might be goofy enough to work. And the issue was, they only had an extra large. And I'm usually medium to large, so I have a couple shirts and then jeans under this to be able to fit. So let's see how this works. Feels like it feels like twice as bad as Oculus Rift screen door effect right now. Hold on, I need to adjust degrees of rotation. Hey, I'm sorry, I'm trying to read that. Boswell Gaming? Is Project Cars 2 cross-platform? Unfortunately, it is not. I'm sorry. It's not. I'm sorry to hear that, Nirvash. I'm sorry, man. Spider-Man ain't scary. I know. Unless he shoots web in your face. Okay, Jimmy Broadbent said it's too late for him to join. Any strange looking creatures in my neighborhood? Not yet. Okay, I got it right. That's pretty remarkable considering that I am looking through this mesh. Damage already? I'm not seeing any damage. What did I damage? Oh, you damaged yourself. Can someone message Jimmy Broadbent on Facebook, tell him to get his butt in the stream and watch? Because I think he would get a laugh out of this. So tricky to drive like this. Have you guys seen what rises bring to AMS? No, what is it? overshot. Oh yeah, the new turbo model. I'm excited for that. I thought you meant like car or something. Let's try a lap with this up like this. Boswell, my estimation on what this setup would run is about, let's see, 500, 1300, around 2200 or so. That's my estimation on this setup. Hello, Wolf Racing. Happy Halloween, except I think it's already November 1st where you are. So, yeah. Let's see how this lap goes. You can get a great deal if you buy used. Yeah, you can. Second quick. I don't think we can get the pole. He's just way bad fast. Well, if you factor in computer monitors and everything, it would be a little north of $3 grand. Sheesh, Dan, you're fast. This is the Audi GTO car. Or the Audi Quattro. Oh, I hit the end of the wall. Fathom 44, what is your budget? Because budget really does play a factor. Dan, just dang. 3 seconds off. Jeez. Spooky man, Felix. Gotta get in a bit of the spirit. Yeah, Boswell, I've done a few drifting streams in Live for Speed. That's a good lap. 1 to 2 grand, then I would, is that for full setup or just cockpit? Whoa, that's two-wheeling. Wish an F1 driver would have a Spider-Man fire suit. That would be awesome. Thank you, Boswell, for subscribing. Yeah, there was a truck that apparently drove into a crowd in New York, so there was another terrorist attack. It's sad to hear about that. Thankfully, they did catch the guy and they caught him alive, so he's definitely going to have to pay for what he's done. Definitely. Cockpit, so I'd say go with maybe Husingfeld Engineering's 80-20 base cockpit is really good. There is also ones along the lines of the what is it? The 80-20 cockpits, JCL Sim Racing. That's a nice one as well. Then there's also there's another one that's it's just slipping my mind right now. Riley, this is a real-world circuit that was also in Forza Motorsport 5. It is the Long Beach Street Circuit. It is used in real-world races such as IndyCar races. And it's a real-world track that's both in Project Cars 2 and Forza Motorsport 5, 6, and 7. That's why it looks like a Forza map. Aw, Riley. It's such a fun track, though. Oh, SimLab. Yeah, that's the name. Let's drive with the mask on. Spider-Man style! Thank you for the subscription. I'm sorry, I can't read that name right now. I can't really make out fine details in this mask. Where's Will tonight? He's a little tied up. I would love Sebring in Project Cars 2. That's one of the tracks I wish they had. So this is my last lap. Jeez, Dank. Dank's putting on a clinic. Wow, we ran out right at the line. I mean, that's literally at the line. 6 speed, it's not really a irony. It's just not coincidence, but it's a joke. Not really sure how to describe it, but let's monitor. See what the heck Dink is doing. Is it just that F40 is super fast? Podium series will be at least 500 or 1500, I'm guessing. Possibly fully set up. I'd guess more around the 1200 figure. I don't think it'd be the full 1500. And I think they're going to have different tiers. There's going to have ones that I believe, my speculation is maybe it'll be at the 1300, 13 Newton meter mark. Then they might have one at 20. So I think they're going to have different tiers, which will be at different prices. Wait, Riley, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Predicted to fuel perfectly. That F40 must be just bad fast then. Because second fast is Nervash. Is that Nervash? In the Audi Quattro, okay. Man, my kids made out like bandits. I haven't had any kids go trick-or-treating yet. After this race, I'm going to take a minute and put out a bowl. Because I need the bowl for candy. Still too much for you in Canada. Eek. Yeah. I am the knight. I am Spider-Man! Oh, wait. Wrong superhero. My bad. 20 can't feel any older. I'm 24. Hold on a sec. Hey, Rocket Sally, how are you today? Okay, you guys are done 6 feet? Okay. I am Simderman! That sounds weird. Almost 19. Well, happy early birthday, Felixer. Man. Oh. Wall tap. Evgeny. So my PC specs, I'm running the Ryzen 7 1800X processor. I am running the EVGA GTX 1080. I am running the 16 gigabytes of, I think it's Trident G-Skill RAM in here. 240 or 250 gigabyte solid state drive as my boot, and a 4 terabyte Western Digital Black 7200 RPM hard drive for my content. What are my thoughts on BeamNG? It's an interesting concept because the soft body physics are really solid, but I think the driving physics itself aren't up to par with everything else. Nervos, turn your boost up. Is there a way to turn boost up? Let me guess. Freddy Krueger? Yeah. Oh, boost pressure.
Good driving. That's P3 in qualifying.
P3, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Fixes 80% boost? I'm at 90. Hello, Gurf. Or is it Gurf or Gurfa? Well, let's just do the race. I think we'll do pretty well, if I say so myself. I want to just have it like this. Could you play some Forza 5 for my birthday? I don't have my Xbox One set up. I donated it to a friend. Or not donated it, I loaned it to a friend. Well, let's just take part in the race. Because mechanical failures are on. I don't want to wear out the damage. Oh my gosh! That start! What the? How did I do that? Wow. Wow. I just, I predicted that start. I think my spidey sense is tingling. Wow. That start. I'll admit, I dumped the clutch before it went green. Wow. He's on my inside. Pull the Botas. If I dump it, does it cause a lot of wear? Not really. Hey, Evernos, yeah, why not get into the Halloween spirit a little bit? I took a couple hard impacts that first lap. But man, that start, that was pretty remarkable. Evernos, I'm not sure what I'm going to be racing next. Something fun, though. Something fun. Spider-Man, yep. Speeder-Man. But man, I'll admit I released the clutch before it went green. I twitched a bit, but then boom, it went green and it was like, okay, I made the start. No, not a speedo, not a speedo. Thank you, RMSP. Thank you for subscribing. Legal jumpstart because it went green. Yep. I guess I timed it / maybe premonition. Huh, Matthew, I'm not sure. Yeah, the light changed before I left the box, so I took a risk, but it paid off. Riley, it would be interesting if a coworker walks in on you and you have to explain why is the guy in a Spider-Man suit driving in a racing video game. How would you explain that to your coworker or your boss? Oh, you're at home. Okay, fair enough. You have no, or you don't know. Okay, fair enough. Honesty is the best policy there. You would just get fired. Okay. Well, at least it's not as bad as what some other people watch at work. Check out this awesome hobby. Yep. But right now I'm literally working in a Spider-Man suit. Gotta admit, that's pretty awesome.
Okay, you've got good pace. It's time to turn it on a bit and push a little harder.
Bob, I'd say used G27 if you're just gonna be racing on PC, because ultimately the G29 and G920, they don't bring much to the table. Riley, Project Cars 2 is pretty darn solid for racing. I'll give it that. Okay, fair enough, 6 speed. Yeah, peanut allergies, they're no joke. Any tips on cleaning your keyboard after a bad spill? Turn off the device, to try to keep anything from really damaging it, you might want to basically clean up right away. It depends on what fluid it is. It depends on what it is. I'm not playing with auto clutch. I'm heel and toeing right now. Spilled Gatorade on my razor. Oh, that's tricky because you don't want to spill something sugary on a keyboard. I'd say Google's your friend. Google like spilling sugar drink on a keyboard and look into that, because I'm not completely sure. Thank you, Alexandru. Thank you, Alexandru. Valentine Bordier. So this lap down car, I'm gonna let him by on the front straight, I think, because he's much faster. He must have just had damaged car. Hey, the wheelchair dude, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Thanks for the compliment. I saw it at Target today. I was like, yep, this would be fitting for a goofy Halloween stream. I know he's a lap down, but I just don't want him to cause issues. Wow, Nervash is a minute back from me. Wait. That's Nervash. He's in second, and he just got his lap back? Did everyone wreck? Everyone except the top two wreck? Oh, Riley. Okay, fair enough. Hey, Michael. Thanks for that. And, yeah. Oh, Michael Harrison. So there's two Michaels at the same time. Double the Michaels, double the fun. Oh, you blew Neginander. Sorry to hear that, man. We got about 3 laps left. Thank you, Tysons. Or is that how you pronounce your name? Tysons. That's 6 speed. That's pretty funny. Pace is slow, and I'm just being conservative. We are just about a lap ahead of third. We have no reason to push. No reason whatsoever. Thank you, Simply. Thank you. Yeet. Yeah, I'm driving the Audi GTO IMSA. Nuts car. Can I play Forza 5? No. It's only Forza 6 Apex and Forza 7 that can be played on the PC. And Forza Horizon 3, but I was running into technical issues with it. Do I need a Logitech racing wheel stand, or would the pedals stay in place on tile? They likely will not stay in place in tile. I'd say get some sort of medium-sized rug, put it on and then put the pedals on. So that is my recommendation for you, and that is really that was how I used my G27 pedals in the past. Whoa, Sim Enthusiast, thank you for that donation. Thank you for the donation. And, yep, avocado. Right? VP Gaming, your message got blocked, and for good reason. Harassing and bullying in someone's stream, not really bueno, not really bueno. Thank you, N51773, for subscribing. Thank you. Random question. Is anybody who's going to be in this stream for a while, or is anyone interested in helping moderate? Because obviously while I'm racing, I can't really filter out messages. Sometimes messages accidentally get blocked. So if anybody is open to helping with moderating the stream, just feel free to put a message in the comments. Okay, Riley, 1 minute. After this race, I will put in, I'll upgrade you to a moderator. Felix, sure. Or let's see, we can have a few moderators. So just give me a few minutes. VP Gaming, just be careful, alright? Some things can definitely be taken the wrong way, and yeah, some people here can be kind of volatile. Don't want to get you attacked for a wrong reason or something. Dang! He's already done with the race. But yeah, all in all, our first lap had some trouble, but I think from the rest of the race on, it turned out pretty well. Our 6-speed, I'm just talking about for this stream for now. And race is complete. So let's take a look. Thank you, VP Gaming, for the sub. So let's see. Felixer, add as a moderator. Rachid, moderator. Riley, moderator. Okay, that'll work. Wheel Stand Pro works well for channel. Yeah, Nervosh, I wasn't expecting to hurt you, or you to hurt me or anything. I just wanted to let you by because you were faster. Because you were third. You were basically a lap back. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'll just be conservative. Hey, Monkishore, how's it going? Thank you very much. Do I like shifting gears with paddles or shifter? Depends on the car. I like simulating close to reality. Ouch, Nervosh. Sorry to hear that, man. But, Nervosh, what did you think about that start I got at the beginning of the race? I mean, that was just insane. I had an insane start there. It was nuts. Hold on. Let's figure out. Sim enthusiast, he complains about seating position. Okay, so let's figure out where to go next. Oh, yeah, we got promoted. We're at C-Class safety rating now. Whoop, whoop. Nice. So, let's try. Let's do Silverstone. I haven't done an online race at Silverstone yet. So let's do Sylvie. Matthew, I'll do Bathurst later in the stream. I've actually done that quite a few times, but I think we'll try it later on. Should we do Group C? Oh, this could be exciting. Let's do this Sauber. Group C, guys! Gonna be brutal. I need to take a breath. But this is getting exciting, guys. If you guys are on PC, you can hold Alt over chat to pause it when it's moving fast. Helps when moderating the right people. Okay, that's cool. I've never really actively moderated a stream, but yeah, okay. I could do Historic Spa later on. Everyone got their car set up? IRC and MSN back in the 90s. Man, sometimes I do online chat rooms on IRC, but yeah. Oh, Welshie, thanks for that heads up. Hold on. Guys, okay, so we have 15 minutes qualifying, so yeah, so once this session starts, I'll set it to the track. So yeah, Group C, these things are nuts. This is gonna be fun. But yeah, so I'm thinking about autocrossing Mini Cooper. That sounds like fun. I want to autocross my GTI sometime. That would be also exciting. Hey, Point On Media. It's all good. Better late than never. But yeah, we're going to be doing Group C at Silverstone. So, should be exciting. And remember, you can join during qualifying sessions. So, I'm going to quit the pit box monitor for you to be able to watch some driving. Yeah, I have a 2013 Volkswagen GTI random. But guys, I will be right back. I need to put out the candy for kids. I'll be right back. Open sesame! Okay, guys, what did I miss besides me just dropping my cell phone? Thankfully, screen isn't broken or anything. Butterfingers! G25 for $25? Dang! That is awesome. Okay, let's get this on. 1:54 is pull time. Mine's at 2010. It's at the dealership for... Yeah, I have a Mark 6 GTI. I don't have APR tune yet. I'm looking forward to it. Hold on, here's... Okay, so let's get some handling in this. There we go. Hey, your Sucker Shit Life, how's it going? I won't regret it, cuz race car. Yeah, the only thing I have changed so far is I have new rims and the... Whoa! Okay, rough exit, but... Almost burned down their home with the smoke generator. Jeez. That's nuts, Michael. Okay. Let's get some heat into these tires. Thank you, Adams, for subscribing. So this Sauber is one of my favorite handling Group C cars, I think. I'm driving the Sauber C9, random. Driving the Sauber C9. Try and get some heat in these tires on the outlap, because they start off cold. Colder than my ex-girlfriend's heart. Your room smells like drugs because you're a roommate. Yikes. My roommate doesn't do any drugs. He just plays music way late into the night because he's a guitar player. From a lizard lamp? What the... So let's get a good lap in. I'm not going to push too hard. What kind of music? He likes playing rock music. And then some like sort of just... I don't know really what to call it. He's good. He used to be the music leader at my church. But then he decided he wanted to pursue a career in his field of study. So he's doing IT work right now. But he rocks out with a mutual friend of ours. I think he has his first concert coming up soon. And then he's working on an EP. I want to get some of the music featured in this in my videos sometime. So I'm talking to him about it. Fair enough, Boswell. This is such a tricky car. You feel like the body roll in the slip. Like it's older tires because they are. So what I miss? Me just qualifying and talking about how my roommate, he started his own band. So sometimes at like midnight, 1 a.m., I'll just hear music playing. So we're third quick. Do I stream for a living now? I'm also doing some IT stuff, developing that. But yeah, basically most of what I'm doing for Sim Racing Paddock is my main source of income right now. So that's why I'm really pushing hard, working on trying to start doing some advertising. But don't worry guys, advertising will not influence reviews. Just giving you guys a heads up. Advertising will not influence reviews. So random, tell you about Sim Racing Paddock. Well, it is a website and YouTube channel dedicated for racing video games. So more of the authentic racing video games such as Forza Motorsport, Gran Turismo, iRacing, Assetto Corsa, Project Cars, R Factor, etc. I'm going to be doing more features on how to get into sim racing, recommended hardware, recommended titles to get started, and with that also hardware reviews, software reviews, etc. So that's really what's going to start off. Or that's what Sim Racing Paddock is in a nutshell. Still waiting on my GT Sport review. Yes, that will be coming soon. Just been busy, but I'm going to be bringing it out in the very near future. Wow. Little. So Bob Copley, here's what to think of. When you are driving a car, the transmission and engine are mated together. The clutch, it separates the engine from the transmission, allowing you to shift gears. So you shift gears, or you press in the clutch, shift, release the clutch. Press in clutch, shift, release clutch, and apply throttle. So that's largely what the function of the clutch is. And that's how you basically use a clutch. It does get slightly more complicated though. Like getting started, you have to ease out of the clutch while applying a little throttle. Ondius, yes I am actually, which kind of is leaving me a bit surprised because Assetto Corsa is a very solid racing title, but I'd say you really need to have this mindset of you need mods to make the most out of Assetto Corsa. The online racing is lackluster in Assetto Corsa. I'd say bring in sim racing system and it works really well. I might do a glancing look at Need for Speed, but I wouldn't focus too much on it myself. But Assetto Corsa, it doesn't have much in terms of racing rules, which really does bring it down. But in terms of what is it? In terms of the full race weekend, simulating stuff, simulating pit stops well, simulating multi-class racing, that's a huge one. Project Cars does better. Joao, or is it Joao? I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name. I am going to say Fanatic. There are a few reasons why. Fanatic has a more diverse ecosystem. The variety of products you can use with it are greater than with Thrustmaster. Another reason is performance. And this is my opinion, it's subjective, but I feel that the Club Sport wheel version 2.5 is the smoothest belt drive wheel on the market. That's my feeling. And I like Thrustmaster wheels, but I have to admit it is a little notchier. Then also the adjusting on the fly, adjusting features, working on that. I think that is better on Fanatic as well. So that's why I would say Fanatic over Thrustmaster right now. And no, I have not tried the TGT yet. I want to, but right now my focus is on reviewing the TSXW Racer. Sim, what job should you get for newbie? Something that pays. Don't feel like you are above jobs. For example, after I started sim racing Paddock, after about 6 months, I ended up quitting sim racing Paddock for a while, and I decided to get other jobs. And when I started sim racing Paddock, I was extremely socially awkward. I had major insecurity issues, so I ended up taking a job at the local bowling alley. And with that job, that forced me out of my shell. That forced me to really get into that idea of becoming more hospitable, becoming more comfortable outside of my skin. So that job at the bowling alley, it really helped me grow as a person, help interacting. So in another reality per se, I could have had a job at a Burger King. I could have had a job at McDonald's. I could have done fast food, but also I did retail. I did retail at Best Buy, and that was an okay job, but that forced me to interact with more people, get more comfortable talking to people. So yeah, just get something that gets you interacting with people, because you really need to have that interaction, I think. And also something you enjoy. And thanks, Andius. I would love for this to pay more, but I think part of it is I need to get retailers on board. I need to get those guys possibly to really to believe in me and think that you guys are a great demographic, to get you guys into that thought that you could be a marketable group. And like, I'll be blunt, I think you guys are. You ask me questions all the time. What wheels should I get? What's this? So the idea is, like, is it going to market? So I'm not going to sell out. I'm just think of like automobile magazines. You will see advertisements for a Chevy. You'll see advertisements for a Ford. You'll see advertisements for Toyota. Does that influence their reviews? For the most part, no. That's my mindset. I had a bad start there. Ooh. Little wide in the first corner. Tap, tap, tap. 9666 subs. Yep, fitting for Halloween, I guess. And here's the thing. My goal for Sim Racing Paddock is, you guys know me. I'm a fan. I'm a sim racing enthusiast. I really enjoy sim racing in general. And I try to reflect that in what I do for you guys. For example, people ask me, what are my thoughts on automobile stuff? I'm blunt. I say I enjoy it a whole lot. Then I do a stream to back it up. I show the content, why I enjoy it. I explain why I enjoy it. And because the reason I enjoy it, I'm a sim racing fan. And I reflect that through my work. You'll see me drive, I'm going to quote this old, stupid Jimmy Johnson racing game but there's something, it's like anything with 4 wheels, I think that's what the game is called. I like just about anything with 4 wheels and some stuff with 2 wheels. And hey, Boswell Gaming and Sebastian. But yeah, it's interesting because I took a journalism class at my local junior college, and yeah, did I ever have times where I just had to step away from sim racing so I didn't wear out? Yes, to be perfectly frank. Sometimes when I was getting harassed by you-know-who, it was just so easy for me to feel completely burned out, and then it's like, why bother? And sometimes I had to take a break for a couple days and just regather myself, maybe watch a racing movie and get into that mindset of like, why do I enjoy racing? Why, or what caused me to have that passion in the first place? So sometimes it is where I ultimately am thinking, okay, why do I enjoy sim racing? Why is it that I just enjoy that idea? And sometimes I think, okay, I'll just spend a few hours driving around the Nordschleife. I'll just drive around the Nordschleife, and that sometimes will just make me think. I'll put on some music I like, and yeah, it works out. Boswell Gaming, depends on your budget, as mentioned before for people with the questions, and ultimately it is that idea. I'd say I keep on hearing Semitic K2. I can't vouch for that myself because I haven't driven it. Oh, I just got hit. Sorry. I had lost control. Do I have a video of my rig rundown? Not yet. I'm gonna do that later on, and I'll like share it with you guys, because the dilemma is I have 3, and I'm gonna call it 3.5 rigs right now. I am totally struggling this race. Sorry guys, not exciting race, but we're talking. Stodgy. I have an Oculus Rift developer, or not developer kit. I have a Rift CV1, and I enjoy it a lot. Yeah, it can cause motion sickness. Sometimes you have to adapt to it. But Stodgy, I have a question for you real quick. What graphics card are you using? And I want you to answer that ASAP. Alright, I want you to answer that for me. Alright, thank you. So I'm going to go into pits and get this car repaired. I'm just going to cruise around, and we can just talk, shoot the breeze about sim racing. But yeah, I want to try to help you and see what we can do. Okay, do you mean GTX 1080? Okay, yeah, 1080. So a GTX 1080 should be a great option. And I think, give it time. Don't just run hours with the Rift. Sometimes just spend some time getting used to it, feeling it. 6-speed, I don't really like the artificial head motion effects myself. I would ask what CPU as well. Okay, so yeah, CPU. But yeah, spend some time getting adapted, getting acclimated with VR, because it is a bit foreign compared to when you drive for a while. So get acclimated with it. Also, make sure that you don't really have artificial head movement, because there's that. Choppy frame rates. Prioritize your frame rate over visual eye candy. So for VR, that feeling of being in the car, I think, is more immersive than any graphics you can have. So make sure that you really have that idea. Yeah, 1080, you usually aren't able to max things out. Oh my gosh, Michael Clark, thank you very much for that donation. Thank you. I will make sure that really gets into good hands. Thank you very much. Yeah, I have a 77K in my other system, and it works well. Ryzen works great as well. But yeah, make sure your frame rate is like solid. I'm not a big fan of the asynchronous space warp that's on Oculus Rift, especially for driving games, because the reason I mentioned in my review that asynchronous space warp or warp works on predicting what you're going to be seeing next. So it predicts you're making fast head movements with VR on the Oculus Rift in driving games. So it doesn't do the best job really making that idea of predicting the head motion for driving games. So that's when things start to look a little warpy, no pun intended. But yeah, you'll see like straight lines curving, and yeah, you lose sense of speed with ASW. So I'd say tone down settings to make it better, or make it smoother, make it that consistent 90 frames per second. Andius, triple screens or VR. So I have, again, I'm going to ask the question, what are your plans? Are you more product, so realistically, I'd say if you're just gaming, if you're just sim racing, VR, it is incredibly immersive. But then there are also factors to take in. Do you wear glasses? Do you have poor vision? Because sometimes that can cause motion sickness. Are you looking for also something for productivity? For example, I do video editing, I do photo editing, I do various multitasking. So I love having triple screens for multitasking. For this stream, I have my stream dashboard on my right monitor. I have my chat on my left monitor. I have my OBS on my left monitor. I have the game in my center monitor. That is great for me multitasking while streaming. So if you need multitasking, you might want triple screens more if you're budget constrained. How's VR with glasses? How do you do shifter with VR? You'd be surprised at how quickly you have muscle memory. So muscle memory, close your eyes, reach, shift. Close your eyes, shift a gear. You know where that shifter is. You've shifted hundreds of times. You know where that shifter is. So if you close your eyes, try to shift, you're gonna shift. I don't think you would miss that shift. Oh, classic C-View. I'm sorry, man. That's tough. Some people, they don't get over the motion sickness because sometimes they are more inclined for motion sickness. They have poor vision, which could exacerbate any effects. Thank you, Bleep Happens, for that. I usually don't swear, so that's why I said bleep. But yeah, thank you for the subscription. Boswell, what would I do if I had $1 million to spend? I'd likely move out of state, and I would possibly get a house, buy it outright, and then maybe invest some of the other funds, because most houses in California, in my area where I live, they're around $700,000. So if I had $1 million, bought a house here, that would leave me with only around $300,000. Thank you, Monk, for subscribing. So I want to be smart with my money. I want to figure it out. You take the motion sickness pill when going cruises. Okay. Yeah, that could be tricky with motion then. Well, I mean, you can get used to motion. You can ease yourself in. I mean, I didn't really have many issues with motion sickness at all when I was learning to drive with VR. But some people are more inclined to motion sickness. As I say in a lot of reviews and stuff, your mileage may vary. Now you can riff for hours in iRacing. Yeah, take time, because you might be able to adapt all right. Pando XD. Look at the link in the description. Streamlabs.com slash simracingpaddock. That's where you can donate through. Yeah, you can donate through streamlabs.com. Don't do Lotto, Mafia owned. And does it still give a good effect, Andios? I don't know what you mean right now. Felix are cuddling with my cat. Yeah, I'm likely going to be doing that tonight. I have a couple cute cats. My dog, we have her being dog sat recently. What's the most disorienting VR game I've played so far? The most disorienting, but the most fun game I've played so far, it's called Robo Recall. So think those shooters, and you have to shoot all these robots. So think almost like Blade Runner, the video game. It's so much fun, but the way you move around is you have the thumbstick, so you point, and you have to basically warp around. So it can get disorienting, especially when you're standing at the edge of a skyscraper. You look down, it's like, whoa! Am I into RC cars? Unfortunately, no. I've never really gone to RC cars myself, sadly. Is VR high enough in resolution compared to 3x 4K? 3x 4K, that I'd say is definitely overkill for what you need. I'd say 3 1080s are okay, but consider 3 4K monitors. That is like equivalent of driving with 9 1080p screens, I believe. What happened with my dog? Or it's not what happened with my dog, it's my mom. So essentially, when my mom and we actually had to evacuate because of the California wildfires. And because of that, like when she was packing, my mom, she actually badly sprained her ankle. So it's a situation where with the way my dog acts, she is really, she's very energetic, so she would be jumping on my mom, and that would likely aggravate her ankle. So while my mom's recovering, we have her basically being watched over by some family friends. So Monk, I'd think that monitors are going to be clear. The immersion for VR is still good. That's my thought. And one of the reasons I am an advocate for virtual reality is they have 2 focal points. So think of it this way. For VR, it's not one image being rendered twice. It's 2 images shifted slightly apart to simulate your eyes. Because if you think about it, driving with a monitor is like being a Cyclops. So I think only have one eye open. That is sort of what the vision is like in a single monitor system. And then VR is like having 2 eyes. So your depth perception is work. You also have that ability to see past things. So driving with windshield wipers on is less distracting with VR, which is great. And I just spun. Hey Jared, how's it going? Sorry, throat's a little dry. So Cap Fever would love my opinion with gamepad in this game. It's solid, it's good. The only complaint I might have is the brake is a little touchy. But once you learn the way the brake works, it's pretty solid. Does driving in sim games with VR improve your time? In my experiences, it did improve my time, because the big thing is it gives me a solid sense of speed and a solid sense of distance. So I find myself being more consistent with my braking points in virtual reality. So I hit my marks a lot better in virtual reality. And that's why I've been factoring in the head tracking. I think it's just easier to hit your marks better with virtual reality. No, Jared. People are asking me if I had the option to go with triple monitors or VR, what would I pick? So for VR, exclusively for gaming, I think that's the best option, because you get the depth perception that you're missing in a monitor. You get the head tracking, and you get the seamless visual. That's another thing. So if you think about it, triple monitors, you're only seeing this field of view. You're not seeing above you, you're not seeing below you. But in VR, you can look around, you can see up, you can see down, you can look behind you even, if you wanted to. So you have great options. And you don't have to worry about bezel alignment. You don't have to worry about lining up your monitors. You don't have to worry about spending like 10 minutes in your... you don't have to worry about like 10 minutes of spending your time aligning the monitors, tweaking the triple monitor settings. Do I actually use head tracking? Yes, with VR you want to look into the corner, look out of the corner. The only frustrating part for me about VR is A, the screen door effect can be noticeable, and B, the viewing distance. You don't see far. That is true, Sebastian. That's one thing also to take into effect, because as mentioned before, it's not just rendering the same image to two screens, it's rendering two separate images. Woo. So yeah, it's rendering two separate images. So it's rendering two, I think it's 1080 by 960 images. Ouch, Nervosh, I'm sorry. Hey Randy, how are you today? Do I have any water? Yes, I do. New Samsung and LG headsets are going to be better with regards to screen door and resolution. Yeah, that should be interesting to see. Really, Randy? Really? Hold on, let's check something real quick. Yan cut the last corner, almost all of them. This is his warning, I think. I'm really curious how you managed to race and read at the same time. Very carefully, I tried to time it, so you can see, hold on. There is my main monitor with the game. Here's where I read. So you can see this monitor, or, yeah, that's where I read. That's where I race. That's where I read. So hopefully that gives you an idea on how I do it. Not the best, not the worst way. Hold on, let me check something real quick. No off-track penalties. I guess those are off. I need to change that later on. Okay, there we go. That works. You can barely see the shifter. I thought I had off-track penalties. My spidey senses allow me to read and drive. Maybe. Maybe. So let's see. Let me see if I can add penalties. Looks like it's not gonna let me. Race practice qualifying race, okay. Guys, I am going to start a new server with rules. So I am going to yeah. I'm gonna start a new lobby with better rules. Hold on a sec. I should have said something. How's the candy dish? Here, if you leave the bowl out, they will take it. Usually they don't do that here, so hold on. I'm going to write starting a new lobby. Hey, Jackson, this lobby's on PC. So starting new lobby with rules, guys. Starting new lobby with rules. Our edit, top right of the track? That's not showing anything. Or wait, yeah, so... Are they still adding championship mode? I'm hoping they are. So I'm starting a new one. Spud, you can always buy it. So let's see. Classes. Let's go with maybe GTE. Yeah, let's go with GTE. That should be fun. I'm gonna go with the 4G. Yeah, 4GT. That should be fun. Are you suckish at life? I tried, but the issue was that I wasn't the mod anymore. So we'll do Laguna. Laguna Seca. Fun track. Rules and regulations. Rules and penalties. On. Okay. There we go. Penalties are on. Wheel versus gamepad compete. Is wheel superior? Yes. It gives you more margin for error, I feel. What track combo is fun? Toyota A6 at Durfish.
All you can do is try and gauge the profile of your opponent right.
So we're 1559 rating right now. We dropped quite a bit. We went from 64 to 59. Dang. Ouch. That was rough. Hold on. Let's see. Some friend requests. Sim Enthusiast is in. Okay. Just at that track on 14th. Awesome. Laguna is a great track. Laguna is a fun course. Pirelli World Challenge. I thought the season was over. I thought season was over on because I thought last race of the season was at Sonoma. All right, adios. Adios, adios. Try to keep all 4 cars on or wheels on track. Yeah, I'll try. No promises, though. No promises. Just checking on family and stuff. Ryan Reeves has joined. Okay. Cap Fever. Good night from Norway. Well, yeah, have a good night. When are you going to do some GT Sports streaming? I want to race with you. Maybe later this week. I need to swap out wheel rims for that, though. Went to eighth, 13:20, and had 2 bad races. Ouch. Okay, so let's get some laps in. Okay, I just got the friend request. Mic sound bad? Or is this a little better? It could be because I'm kind of clipping at times. Corkscrew in person, definitely epic. I have never actually seen a race at Laguna, but I've been to the track a couple of times for events. Alright, Monk Ashore, you have a good night. Oh, row 4 dog. Ouch. Sorry to hear that, man. Get some heat in these puppies. So, Jared, the reason is because I have a fan behind me. So, that's why there's a little bit of wind, Jared. Yeah, so the thing is, under this Spider-Man costume, I have 2 shirts and a pair of jeans. Because when I went to the store and got this, it is actually, they only had extra large in stock. I'm usually a medium to large size. So with this, I had to improvise to make it fit a little better. Alright, doesn't bother you? Okay. So yeah, I know there's that kind of wind sound. I'm sorry about that, but yeah. I didn't want to really overheat. 9666 plus 1. It looks like it's 674 now. The wind in my hair type feeling. What hair, man? What hair? I don't have hair. Some enthusiasts, come on, man, turn on the limiter. Well, Jared, if you're watching on a TV with a sound bar, yeah, you're gonna hear like a lot of stuff. My little hairs are dancing right now under the hood. I have a fly on my monitor. You can't see it, but there's a fly on the top of my screen. Fair enough, Rotary. Thanks for joining in. Cap Fever, that's my dilemma. I like burgers, but restaurants are good too. Chicken fried steak is great from a restaurant too. Cap Fever, there is actually the gamepad that Thrustmaster put out a while back that it did have a throttle and brake you use with your right thumb, and then a wheel you use with your left thumb. It was a weird design, but Inside Sim Racing, they reviewed it way back in the day, so you might want to take a look at that. Oh, spider walk on your... Oh, man, that's true Halloween scary stuff. Or was it Race Room? It was either Race Room or Thrustmaster. Hey Tiff, thanks for subscribing. And 6Speed, I mean, I'm still willing to recommend you watch some of the old stuff. I'm saying, I give you guys permission to watch some of the old stuff. I give you guys permission to watch some stuff with Billy and John. They're making effort to make quality content. That's a big thing, I think. But yeah, I mean, sure, the Darren stuff hurts, but I'm not one to judge if you still want to watch Inside Sim Racing. It's not my place to judge. Well, thanks, 6Speed. Thank you for that. I still enjoy watching the old ones with Jessica and Sean. Yeah, so they call me Red. Forza 7 is okay. It's very good for the car tuning. It's very good for the tuning, the customization, the painting, the car culture. For the racing, it leaves me a little bit wanting. For the racing, it feels a little lackluster, but for the car culture, it's great. And guys, a little behind the scenes, I know a lot of people ask, like, what happened to Jessica? Have I met her? How is she like? I did not meet Jessica ever. But I know that she was a great girl on the show. She at least tried to be passionate about it. I don't really have an opinion on the whole sugar daddy thing. I don't know the story about that. But Jessica, I believe the reason she left was because she got married and wanted to start a family with her husband. So she was getting married, wanted to start a family with her husband. That, I believe, is why she left ISR. So I think she has one kid now, maybe two kids. I think she had a kid already, though. So I think that's why she left. I don't know. I've never met her. I don't know her, so I don't know the full story, but I think that's the main reason why she left. And also, it was because Jessica, she lives in Southern California. So Jessica, she lives in Southern California, and then in, I think it was 2013, or no, maybe 2011, 2012, she moved to, or Darren and Sean decided to move to Washington. So with that, she had that decision, and she decided to stay in Southern California with the man in her life. So I respect that, and I think most people would admire that decision, because it's one thing to move. It's another to uproot a family and move. But at least Jessica, it felt like she tried to show passion for sim racing and have an understanding of what's going on, at least. And I respect that. She's taken, boys. Calm down. You can say that same statement about Sim Racing Girl too, because I'm friends with her on Facebook, and yeah, I think she is taken. Thanks, Case Master. That means a lot, and we'll try our best to build it up further. And you can see in the bottom of the stream, I have the link to the Sim Racing Paddock forums. I'm working on trying to make the forums a little more active, get some more people in, more communication, more discussion, us sharing our love of sim racing. So if you want to join, go to www.simracingpaddock.com/forums and you can go there. Felixer. Yeah, I need to find myself a girl who enjoys sim racing, or at least can put up with me. Alright, put up with me doing sim racing. Whoa! Because my ex-girlfriend, she got mad at me when I bought an Xbox One because her thought was, you should be planning for a family and raising a family, getting married. And the thing was, at that point, her and I had been dating for 2 weeks. She was wanting to move way too fast. It was like, we've been officially in a relationship for 2 weeks. And you're saying you want to start a family with me? It's like, yeah. Yeah, Rotary, that'd be nice. Classic wheels, and thank you, Maximo, for subscribing. Thank you. I might not have enough fuel to finish this lap. Whoop. That did not go well. But man, 23 cars in this race? This is going to be intense. Yeah, like when my ex-girlfriend and I finally broke up, we tried the being friends thing, but then she had already met a guy a month and a half after the breakup, and then after 2 weeks of her and the guy dating, they were already married. So she convinced the guy that she had known for 2 weeks to run off and elope with her. It's like, I dodged a bullet there. Thank goodness. Baptiste, it is possible in the PC version. Hold on. Dang it. Thank you, Jerry S. Rang, for subscription. Console is 16, PC is 32. Okay. That explains it. Matrix bullet dodged. Man, that 4GT kills me. Hold on a second. Okay, we're good now. Our relationship is opposite. We're taking it slow. Ron, unfortunately, it was not planned for the eloping thing. Or for them meeting and eloping. Because I know both of the people, both her and her husband. And yeah, they met at a mutual friend's birthday party in April. And then they married in May. So yeah. Dang. Great field. When did I start simming? I first got involved with sim racing when I was 6 with NASCAR Racing 1999 season. Then I kind of forgot about it. And then I went to basically start with GT or Gran Turismo 3 back in around 2005. 2007, I got started in the PC sim racing side with NASCAR sim racing, and then I really just made it my way. I then just went off the deep end with sim racing. But man, look at that. Top 7 within 1 second, really. That's nuts. 1 second separating top 7. Veteran status achieved. What server? It's called Sim Racing Paddock on PC. Pure Profit, I am using the GT Omega Pro Racing Cockpit. Would I ever try to race in real life? If I had the means to, yes. I would enjoy driving on the track and racing in real life. I know that people, like, I have friends that do the 24 Hours of Lemons. That would be a fun race to take part in. And fun fact, that's where the icon is from. That is where the thumbnail's from. 24 Hours of Lemons. G-Forces would be hard on anyone's neck. It is. One guy who was brave enough to use a Corvette. Which one's the Corvette? Which driver? There's the Mustang spinning out, or Aston spinning out. Ford. Here's the Corvette. 16th quick. Wow, AI. Kamikaze AI. GT Omega versus Obutto. I think the GT Omega. Slightly less expensive. I like the ergonomics of the GT Omega. I've heard that some people, they don't like the ergonomics of the Obutto. So I've heard people ergonomically, I think it is a little better in terms of ergonomics, and I don't know. I haven't ever driven an Obutto for myself. So yeah, we have 25 people in here. This is going to be nuts. This is going to be crazy. So let's go. Let's do this thing. First corner is going to be fun. What do I think of Next Level Racing? Kirk, I did try the F1 GT cockpit from them, and I was pleasantly surprised. However, when I did post my video about it, there were a few people that brought up complaints about build quality and holes not lining up. So, in my driving, in my circumstance, I felt it was okay. Hold on, Ryan. So, I've heard mixed things, but I enjoyed driving with the F1 GT. It was in the F1 layout, though. I didn't try the shifter mount, so it was a friend's cockpit, and I tried it. It was okay. Come on, Roadkill. Get going. Sorry, man. You think I'll ever get into in real life car racing? I'd hope so someday. Not as good a start as my last race, but oh my gosh, 4 wide in the beginning, and I just got bumped. Take it easy in the first corner. Whoa! Whoa! That was lag and wrecking. Lag and wrecking. I apologize if it showed that I hit someone, but you guys could see in that first corner, I was a good while back behind the other car, and yeah, I did not hit it. I didn't hit someone, but it looked like I did, so I'm not sure. I'm sorry if that was me, but man, that was rough. Whoa, that GT dove it in deep. Let's just take it easy. People are going to wreck each other. Lock up. Okay, let's keep going. Dang it, that was a cut. We didn't get penalized for it. Okay. That 4GT's off. He was going way too hot there. So we're in 11th now. Let's just take it easy. We'll pick off some spots. Ron, unfortunately, I don't have the GTSRF, and thank you, Cap Fever, for the donation. I'll make sure that gets into good hands. I was hoping to put spec forward for early level tier in career. That would be nice, but I think there's just no SCCA licensing for Project Cars 2. I don't know if iRacing has exclusive license for it. That's what I'm wondering. Ouch, Sim Enthusiast. I'm sorry to hear that. Someone's off. Oh, we're in 10th now. Okay. Sorry, Enders. That was just... I was behind, and all of a sudden I just see complete lag, and whoa, there was some latency issue there. Lag spike or something. Japan touring cars. Yeah, that would be a cool feature. But yeah, if you rewind to the start, you can see I'm about 4 car lengths behind someone, and all of a sudden it just turns around. So I don't know if that was netcode and it registered me contacting, or if it was someone else. But yeah, that was an interesting start. Feels like it's starting to fan out, and people, the good drivers, are gaining. So I think we're doing okay. Sounded like I just heard a car impact going into turn 1, so keep an eye out for that. See if there are any angry chatters after that. Oh, sorry to hear that, Call Me Red. Oh, 8th place, he's off, so I might get a run closer to him. Alright, Felixer, you have a great night. Sleep well. Dream of fast cars. John Mathers has left the session. Okay. The other guys left the session, so it's down to 19 cars left.
Just at your own personal best lap. Keep it up.
I hate when people rage quit and it drops the total car field, because I think that actually might mess with the rating system. I'm not certain, but it might. Because right now, with only 19, or we started with 24 cars, so 9 over 24. That is decent. 9 over 19, not as much. Thank you, Pintail, for subscribing. Thank you. Hey, Brian, how's it going? I'm going to try a lap like this. Is that Pintail? Yes, it is. Okay. So we're going 1 lap Spidey Sense mode enabled. So weird driving like this. Oh, we have another GT behind me. Is he lap down, or is he... Yeah, it's per position. And we're wide. I'm just going to let him by. We're still in 10th. We're in the top half of the field. Or no, not anymore, because there's only 19 cars. So tough to see out of this, though. Whoa, okay. Nice costume. Did I get any candy? Yes, I got some candy from Target for kids. I didn't go trick-or-treating myself because this is more fun than trick-or-treating in my opinion. Needs a reconnect option. That would be nice. Or to just try logging some laps. Improve your rating. Hold on. Millets, thank you for subscribing. Is the GTR yours to review? You're going to do? Yes, I'm going to be doing the review on it shortly. I'm scripting it out right now. I want to get out the review by end of this week. Oh, that is so weird driving like that. You want the new Sparco Thrustmaster wheel? Well, I'm going to be reviewing it in the near future, which is nice. Pretty sure I lost rating since my game crashed when I clicked ready. Ouch. I'm sorry to hear that, man. A redo of least save mid-race would be nice. But yeah, I'm planning on doing my review of the GTR Simulator GTAF. And then seeing where to go from there. Other cars closing in now. Dang. And we're only on lap 6, so we got a while to go. But Ska, he's closing, whatever his real name is. But yeah, we have significant rear end damage that I'm limping around with. That's causing some issues, I think. Come on, I'm giving you room. Don't brake so hard there. I wouldn't be surprised if from that impact we have like some axle damage or something that's not allowing me to get full power to the ground. Blue flag coming. Can I pit for body repair? Yeah, I believe so. I'm not certain. Less rear downforce. Yeah, that could also be something. Because my car's just beat up. You ordered the Sparco R383. Yeah, I think I'm going to be getting that to review too. And I'm excited for it. The Sparco P310, good rim. But I like round rims myself. I think the round rims should work well. Haven't played Project Cars 2 in a while. Have the patches been beneficial? Slightly. There's still bugs that really do need to be addressed that are frustrating, or more frustrating than anything, but yeah. Well, they call me Red. The nice thing is it's not showing any damage to the engine, which is great because you can see the meter damage 0%, just 20% on the rear. Hey Luis, how's it going today? You can find 25% discount codes for Thrustmaster Shop right now. Huh. Interesting. Was doing research. R-Factor offers freeware download. Oh yeah, the Spec Racer is a third-party car. It's not first-party content, but it is a mod. Nineteenth place is coming up. Wow, just totally overshot that. Yeah, and Anders, I'm fine with this though. I like the element of surprise suspense. Wide again. Blarg. Come on, here we go. Ah! General Hospital. Did he just enter or leave? That's an epic screen name. 25% off on new stuff is hard to beat. Yeah, I'd say so a bit. I prefer running with just a lap counter and position indicator. Fair enough. That's one of the nice things, you can customize your HUD. I don't think I can catch 10th. I'm pushing, but I don't think I can catch him. Oh, 19th just spun out. I think my car's just too damaged. Thank you for the subscription, eDub84. Thank you. Yeah, that 20% damage at the rear is killing me, I think. Because I think that's rear aero, so you can see I'm not getting as much pushing on the rear in the corners, I think. A little over-eager in that corner. I'm surprised I didn't get penalized. Thank you, Darren, for subscribing. Let's see if we can apply some pressure, psych him a bit. No, no, dang it! I tried. Oh, we tried. Man, that we got close there. I couldn't get on the throttle out of the last corner early enough to get a run on him. But dang. That was intense. Ska punk emo. I guess that's his favorite music. Spider March, race the cars like a Spider March does, I guess. So let's check some. It's still showing me as British. Come on. I'm not British. Hold on a sec. Getting close to the sub goal. Yep. So let's see. What should we race now? Actually, oh boy. Let's... V8 Supercars Bathurst. Hey Shane, I'm doing pretty well. How about you? Except, let me change the car. Let me find a good livery. I'll just go with this. National flags are wonky in Project Cars 2. Yeah, sort of figured. Yeah, Robert, I'll see what I can do. Or Rob Cart. Okay, guys, let's get an opinion. Should I keep damage on? Should I keep damage on? I should do a race with the hood all the way down. I can hardly see out in it, Pete. Evernos, I'm having a vote. Guys, should I turn damage on or leave it on? Damage always on. Okay. We have a few votes, so... Alright, guys, it's not a yes or no question. It's this or that. Yeah, okay, damage on. Okay. Damage is left on, guys. So be careful. Damage is on. Be careful. Famous last words.
Go, go, go.
Let's get this party started. Do I like chocolate chips or Oreos? Yes! General Hospital has joined. We have been joined by a soap opera. Interesting.
Okay, bud, take it easy on the outlap. Warm the tires before you start pushing hard.
Let's get some heat in the tires. Keeping damage on punishes everyone. Okay. Yeah, one good wreck from a wrecker and they're off the track. Project Cars 2 needs more V8 Supercars and tracks. Agreed. These cars are a lot of fun. Mr. Squirrel, I just got your friend request. I will accept it shortly. I'm a little preoccupied right now, as you can tell. Okay, qualifying lap with the mask on. This is going to be scary. Seriously? That was not a cut. That was not a cut. Is it not letting me go that? Bruno, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. Was that a cut? I thought usually they're allowed to go that far out. Wishlist for Supercars 2 driver online swaps, online championships, Sebring. I thought you could do driver swaps in Project Cars 2. I thought you could. Thank you, Steven, for subscribing. Not multiplayer swaps. Oh, okay. Ah, I wish they did. Project Cars 2 needs more organized races. Hopefully, as time goes on, there will be. So just learning the layout, learning how this car reacts. PC recognizes wheel, but can't go more than 1080 Ti than what I have? That sounds weird. You can go out on that corner, but that far out. Okay, Nervash. That didn't feel like a cut, but I'll respect it. I'll be more conservative. Motobike for life. Cool username. Thanks for subscribing. It needs PCAR 2's official races. That would be cool. And longer races, I think. Official longer races. That's one of the gripes I have with GT Sport. They just don't have long races. So yeah, we'll go here. Thank you to Elliot for subscribing. Budzinski. That sounds familiar. I'm gonna lag back. There's no one behind me. I want to build a gap because I don't want to run into this guy. JU, I am driving on the PC. I'm on the PC. Let's get going! Power! Thanks, Rob. Thank you. Slight tap. I've been enjoying Mario. Thank you, Jamie Reyes. Thank you. I have been enjoying Mario quite a bit. It's a lot of fun. I haven't gone too far in it yet. Dang it, I'm gonna bump into him. Come on. Would a 1050? I believe it would, just not at high, like very high settings. I think I'm running my 1080 at around like ultra high settings right now. But for 1050, you might get medium to medium high, I think. I'm not certain, but I think that's my speculation. My rear tires are missing about 3 psi. Whoa, slight tap. We're okay though. Ow, that was harder. Wile E. Coyote has joined the race. Okay. This is going to be an intense event. JU, I have not had issues with my 2.5. Thank you, Vittorio. Thank you, Vittorio. Increase rear pressure by 3 psi. Okay. I'll do that in a minute. Return to pit box. Strategy. Or no, not strategy. Tuning setup. Edit. I'm guessing that's just new RWS Racing with Subscribers. Let's just call that. So we got 4 minutes. I don't think we'll be able to do. Sim Enthusiast. Vintage Ferrari F1. That is not mine. That's Sean Cole's. That's the Sim Pit. And JU, thank you. Sim Pit is doing Vintage Ferrari. I'm doing 2017 Ferrari. Nervash, yeah, I added the link, so. Yeah, Sean had a good choice. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do next season, though. But I think my series is going to scale back to 1 day. I think I'm going to do it Wednesday evening. So it's going to be the Hump Day Championship. We'll call it that. So you're over to Hump. You get to do some racing. Justin is in the wall. He's just in the wall. Horrible joke, but thank you for pulling off. Trying to get some heat in these puppies. What F1 racing? It's with the Scuderia Ferrari SF70H. So that's a 2017 F1 car in Assetto Corsa. That's the car that came with the Red Pack DLC. JU, I'm using the GTE Omega Pro Racing Cockpit. Someone's close behind me. I'm letting him by. What does a nosy pepper do? He gets jalapeno business. Horrible joke, but it's a classic. Awesome to hear, Sebastian. Overshot. That's going to knock a few tenths off my time. Thank you, James, for subscribing. Thank you. I need to make this a little larger. That's much better. I have not tried the RC formula. I want to work with RC, but I've never received an email from them. I've shot emails to them, but they've never responded. But I'd love to try an RC to review. Yeah, that's the tricky part, Sebastian. That's definitely the difficult part. It's all good, Luis. It's all good, man. It's a tricky car. Will this be logging a lap? Let's see what lap we log. 10th. Whew. Yeah, I'm gonna try doing a introduction to sim racing idea in the near future. But, oh man, intense. Last question about equipment. Is a CSW 2.5 non-direct drive wheelbase? Yes. For a non-direct drive wheelbase, this Fanatic is the smoothest wheel I have driven with. This is the smoothest feeling wheel. I don't feel any cogs. It doesn't even feel like there's like a actual... Hold on. One second. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. Basically, what happened was my mom, she sent me a message saying, did you just take the candy bowl? Or I thought she was saying that someone stole our candy bowl. That was why I just left in a hurry. Sorry about that. But it's like, she was like, did you take the candy bowl? I was like, no. So I ran outside to check. It's still there. Don't worry. No one stole the candy bowl. She just didn't realize that I left it outside. Sebastian, the 3 PSI is there. Yeah, head tracking with the CV1 is not bad at all. I have like 1 or 2 weird issues. Sorry, Shapunko, you're not there. Let's get a good start here. And we're green, and wow, cluster truck in the first corner. We survived. Looks like some cars might not have. One car's side by side with me. That was actually kind of clean. Yes, it was. That was kind of surprising. But now we're in here. So, oh, one car is in the wall. Let's take it easy up. Let's let the field fan out a bit. Because towards the top, that's where things can start getting a little messy as we got close to the wall there. Love this portion though. You feel the weight, you feel the car get light, then all of a sudden you feel it get really heavy. Oh, car's in the wall and he's off. Okay, 1 casualty at the top of the mountain. Let's hope we're not the second. NASCAR Racing 3, definitely old school. Grand Prix Legends. Yeah, that's a brutally difficult title. Thank you, 1984 Crimson, for subscribing, and I got a little distracted there. Let's take it easy, though. We are currently in 8th place. Make that 7th place as we go a little wide. There we go. We're back on track. Evernos has left the session. Something must have happened to him. He was the one complaining about damage. So did he get hit or did he hit someone? We'll find out likely in these comments. Starting to fan out. That's what I like to see. No one immediately behind me, so no pressure for now. Oh! Light hit on the wall. Well, where's the subscriber clip from? I googled car crash GIF. So I just googled car crash GIF or race car crash GIF. Found that one. That one looked pretty epic, and yeah, so I saved it and added it. I mean, gotta admit, it's pretty awesome. Oh, that was close. Ouch, Evernos. I'm sorry to hear that. got stuck in 4th gear? Haven't heard of that happening before. What are you using, Evernos, as your hardware? Evernos, are you sure that's an issue with your software? Because I'm not having that issue happen. I want to make more animations for subscribers and donations because I have the Wayne's World one. I have the car crash, so I might be able to add some more. Make things a little more variety spice of life. Huh, Evernos, okay then. I'm not sure what to tell you, I've never had that issue. Or to my knowledge, I've never had it. Whoa, whoa! Oh, that was close. That was close! Thanks, Nervosh. Wait, I'm up to 6th? Okay. Did not realize that. But there's only 15 cars now. This is just such a difficult circuit, so I apologize for not being as talkative. I think you can understand why I'm focusing. Fourteenth is in the wall. We dodged him. That's good. Motorbike for life. That sounds like a good deal. One-time mistake. Yeah, you gotta be careful, Luis. Tire pressure feels okay.
Good job. Keep pushing.
Whoop, someone is around 13th. Okay, that's not for position. Dang it. Logitech Momo served you well for 7 years. Dang, yeah. I used my Momo for about 1 year. Sim enthusiast, that sounds like a fun time. NASCAR racing 3 days, man. Old school. So Luis, I have the 1080 non-TI model, and I'm getting about double the frame rates I would get with the 970. So yeah, it is a big improvement, Luis. But yeah, asked what CPU are you using, because that also plays a factor. Whoa, little oversteer. Also, they're coming out with the 1070 Ti, which could be a great option as well. i7, Luis, what generation i7? Slide, slide, slide. Oh, how did we keep that off the wall? Man, that was a close call. Wow, we're only down to 11 cars. Yeah, my Ryzen 7 works well with VR. It does. I think the frame rate struggling I have right now is because of streaming. I might need to take a look at my settings after this stream. But yeah, I think the issues I'm having are because of streaming. So I'm going to fine tune, check drivers and stuff. But yeah. Because there is that little bit of stuttering I'm going through right now. But I think that is because of some settings might be out of whack. Because as I told you, this is a relatively fresh system. So I haven't fine-tuned settings yet. We got still 3 laps to go. I believe I am on NVENC, or NVIDIA encoder. I believe I am on that. Thank you. So guys, if you have questions about virtual reality, I highly encourage you check out my review on the Oculus Rift. I share my thoughts on it and some of my input on why I think VR is pretty solid, and also some reasons why I think there is room for improvement. So I think I have time for one more race after this, guys. One more race. But then I need to have dinner. It's almost 8 p.m. here. Big city with cruddy drivers. Yeah, there are a few of those near where I live. San Francisco, Sacramento, Los Angeles is about 8 hours away, but drivers are pretty crazy there. How about Watkins Glen next track? That's actually what I was thinking. Watkins Glen with IndyCar. That would be a great combo to end things. No! We had such a good race going. No! Miami, Florida, insurance fraud capital of the world. I've seen some crazy insurance fraud videos around, like, Russia and stuff. Let's just keep going. Caterham, I think the IndyCar would be more fun. Wow, Sebastian, man. That is late for you.
time so far today, mate. Great job.
So we got one more lap after this, guys. Let's make it a good, hard lap. Whoa! That curb really upset my car. Wow. Did you... Yeah, that curb really upset my car. Dang. Race driver warning for driver signals. Really? So let's go. Last lap, guys. Let's make it a good, hard, clean one. I hate you, race director. Because in theory, I followed race regulations. When you spin, you lock the brakes, wait until it's clear, then drive back onto the track. That's race driver standards. I didn't impede anyone, so... It has not snowed in my town for 18 years, or no, 16 years. Hasn't snowed in my town for almost 16 years. I believe it was January 6th, 2002 when it last snowed in my town. What's the best way for a new sim racer to improve, man, Frey? Practice. Make sure you get a decent understanding of racing line, using up the whole track, braking under our threshold braking. That is a great way to learn how to drive fast, drive well, drive clean, drive safe. I've heard good things about Driver 61, so I'm gonna have to take a look at that sometime. Ouch, germ. Snowed in Bakersfield in '99. Man. Bakersfield with snow. I don't hear about that every day. So I think we finished 6th. Which is okay. Was a tough race. So one more race, guys. One more race. IndyCar at Watkins Glen. Should be fun. But first, slide candy break. Crunch. Really, Krookie? Really? Alright, sim enthusiast. If Krookie comes in again, I'm blocking him. William, I am doing one more race. One more race. So, I'm going to go with Honda. One more race, guys. One more race. Das Boot. Indy at the Glen. All right, William. One last race, guys. One last race. Put all the marbles. Hold on a second. Give him the boot. Night, Nervash. You have a good one. Reese's real quick. Four on the dot here. All the best, William. Sebastian, you have a great night, man. Sleep well, dream of fast cars. Snapple livery, give me that peach tea. So, Indy at the Glen. Hold on. Gotta move the chat window. There we go. Telemetry. Huh, Ron. That hurts my feelings. Road Dog is left. Let's do qualifying lap with no HUD. See how that goes. That's weird, Sim Enthusiast. Is it just me or does the steering wheel look weird? It is a little unusual. I think some Indy cars have different steering wheels. Bob 43 has joined. Should be an exciting race. Whoa. Little eager there. Looks 2D, huh? I don't know. It looks 3D modeled for me. Ooh, that was a little hard there. Fair enough, Ron. Just drive safe and you can get your rating up. I am bothered that it doesn't have official Formula 1 or something that models modern F1 cars, because the Fantasy Formula A is based off like a 2011 Grand Prix car. That's 6 years old. Now I would have loved to see a 2017 based open wheel car, but unfortunately we don't have that. So it just feels unusual. Feels out of place, the Formula A does. Well, Evernos, if you think about it, Assetto Corsa has a 2017 F1 car. It's the car that you can license, or you can make a fictional one, like what Rise Studios did. They have their fictional 2017 F1 car. Why couldn't Slightly Mad Studios have done it? Because they have a fictional car that's F1 based. However, it's based off of an old one. It could have been easy for them to update the Formula A to make it a modern car. They just chose not to, which I think is not the smartest decision. ASR Formula Speed Force Sim Racer. So before I did that video with Darren, I had just hit 7,000 subscribers. Now I'm almost at 10. So yes, I have received a lot of support and a lot of people finding out who we are and just supporting us, which I'm thankful for. I'm gonna have to take a look at that turbo modeling, because I don't think I've checked out Husingfeld's latest video, or Niels Husingfeld's. We did get Formula X, but that feels more like the next generation of IndyCar than next generation of F1. F1 does not support VR, unfortunately. I wish it did, but it didn't. And it's not just a console port, it does support triples, but it just unfortunately doesn't support VR. Excuse me. Sorry, Evernos, it censored your message due to language. If you might be able to clean up that message a little bit, maybe take out that F-bomb and maybe the T word, it might go through. I don't have assists on, man. I mean, I have ABS, but I don't have other assists on. Oh, that was a hard wreck. Let's watch the rest of the session. That was a hard hit. Monitor. Let's go to Jalapeno. He's fast. He's definitely using up the whole track. If you want best F1 sim, you should be on Assetto Corsa with the Ferrari. That is definitely, I think, the best when it comes to the modern F1. Alright, Evernos. That works. Let's try something. That's direct behind. I want to see if I can try getting that wind noise a little out of the way. Okay, can you guys still hear me alright? I have the camera a little higher out of wind path, so we can try seeing if this works a little better. But man, this guy's fast. Let me check something. I want to make sure I have push to pass mapped. So, vehicle. So curves, that's push to pass. Button 2, yep, it is. That's good. Speed Force, I do race in VR. I have an Oculus Rift CV1 that I use. But for streaming, it's slightly more convenient to just race on a single screen, which is pretty decent. Oh, that's a hard hit by wing. That wing is gone. How much gas for this race? I'm not fully sure. This is just impromptu race. I highly recommend to watch the new Rise the new Turbo mod. It'll come up on all cars. Please talk to Simracing instead for having Formula Truck Series then. Okay, I'll talk to him and see how that can go. Let's see this guy. Oh, that's close. That's close. That's close. He just got his nose chopped. That was kind of rough. We have a doppelganger. We have a copycat. Doppelganger. Doppelganger. 98. Another thing I really enjoy, it's the Formula Hybrid car. The Formula Hybrid mod, even though it's paid DLC, it's great DLC. I'll say that. So he's trying to heat up his tires for a qualifying run, I think. Except he just spun. Okay. Beerus, I'm not a big fan of drifting, partly because I'm not really good at it. But, oh, sorry. I'm not good at drifting, so I'm not a big fan of it. I respect people who enjoy drifting, though. It really is a challenge. It's a challenge to be a decent drifter. So let's see this guy go. He's throwing it in there. Speed Force, overheated tires. Okay. Oh! Oh! Just pushed a little too hard. Ouch, that looked rough. The SRP link makes my Android box hang. The SRP link to the forums? Wagon Attack, I'm not really too keen on just like language or talking like that. So just consider this your first warning, Wagon. Just kind of disrespectful to come to a string and just be like that. So let's see. This guy. Looks like he's getting close to starting his lap. I can't announce him, but in real life I can hoon my little Miata if I need to. I have a friend who's drifted in Lift for Speed for 9 years now. Wow, that's a pretty long time. It is on the screen right corner Twitch. Huh, I don't know. I'm sorry, man. I don't know too much about Twitch, so I'll have to take a look sometime. Excuse me. Speed Force. I mean, it's just kind of weird when a guy randomly comes in and just says that out of the blue. I'm just saying. Hold on a second. Let me just check something real quick. Oh, look. It says I'm live. I just got a notification on my phone. I am live. Or Sim Racing Paddock is live. I mean, who doesn't like boobs? Yeah, exactly. I mean, watch Bill Engvall's stand-up comedy routine on boobs. It's hilarious. But I mean, to just come to a stream and say, tits in Assassin's Creed. That is completely irrelevant to the sim. It's totally irrelevant. Looks like Jalapeno got beaten off the pole. What real-life racing do I follow? I tend to follow NASCAR, some Formula 1, some IndyCar. I don't have cable TV, so I don't really watch the racing live. Thank you, Jay Wong, for subscribing. Thank you, Jay. This should be an exciting race, though. Because, yeah, 101 seconds left. Does anyone have cable TV in... I'm guessing you meant 2017? Some people do. My dad does. Excuse me? I watch some IMSA, and I watch, say, like, the 24 Hours of Le Mans. But I don't really follow. Ron Smith. I guess I would be very good at precognition. Spidey sense? Am I a Hamilton fan? No. I'm not a fan of Hamilton. I respect his driving ability. I respect it. I'm not a fan of his behavior. I'm not a fan of just how he is. My friend is obsessed with the musical, though, but that's a different story. I like Raikkonen. I still like Raikkonen. Or have you ever heard like that saying, I still like Ike? I like Reich. Kind of fitting. Pits. Blah. Dirge, this is my last race of the night, man. This is my last race of the night. So we qualified 11th. Dang, we did not qualify well. Let's hope the race goes better. Kimi Räikkönen, he does speak boring, but he puts, like, he speaks through his driving. I'll put it that way. Do I see sim racing becoming as big as other sports? I'm not sure. I don't know. I would like to see it, but there's so many variables. There are so many things that have to be taken into consideration because hardware plays a factor. The software plays a factor. The venues play a factor. So just think about that. All that, it's a lot more complex than, say, running a RTS strategy.
Okay, mate, let's focus on the lights and try and make up some places here. Keep it clean, keep your wits about you as well.
There's a few crazies. Okay, that's a true statement. There are a few crazies, I think. Good start, good start. Don't go too hard, guys. Don't throw it in. Won't be surprised. That's good for trimming weight. Whoa! That was close. That was close. I just almost peed myself right there. That was scary. Schumacher or Senna? I am gonna say Schumacher. Might be an unpopular opinion, but Schumacher, he was truly an incredible driver, and yeah. I mean, Senna was a great driver too. Senna would have outshined Schumacher if he lived longer. Could have been. Oh, debris on the track. I'm going to use a push to pass here. Wow, look at that smoke coming off my left sides. I think that aero car is wounded. After the first corner, I think I'm going to use my next push to pass. Whoa, he's dove it in pretty hard. Push the pass. Thank you for subscription, Tundra. Thank you. Speed Force, this is IndyCar, not, this is IndyCar. They have push to pass. Live streaming, it's a mix. Live streaming works better immediately. And then videos, they tend to last longer, Evernos. So, live streaming is more for the here and now. Long-term videos tend to be a little better and timeless. I'm just going to draft Ryan Hunter-Reay. You need to find a balance of both. That's what I recommend. Thank you, Digit. Thank you. I'm beside myself, or I'm behind myself. Very calm after nearly spinning out in turn 1. Huh. Yeah, sometimes you just have to be calm. I'm going to use push to pass after first corner. Missed the turn in there. Man, these right sides, they're getting abused. Oh wow, Ron, that's big. Oh, Mark, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm using my push to pass early. Let's see if I can get a run on him into first corner. I'm not sure. Is he using his push to pass? He had a better run. Using another one might not be smart. I might want to conserve him later, but ugh. Trying to catch up to him. He's wide. Not close enough to make a run. He has a unique line. Seems like he likes to double apex his corners. He's making some mistakes now. Manfrey, how much has the sim community grown? It has grown exponentially since I started sim racing. I'll just say I started sim racing 10 years ago. It's grown so much since then. I mean, because when I started sim racing, iRacing wasn't around. Gran Turismo 5 hadn't even come out. So those were two things. R Factor 1 was still really hot though. R Factor 1 was really popular. A lot of content, a lot of championships. Little bit of debris on the track. We avoided that a-okay. What would Will do? Okay. That's interesting. Or why not make it WWWW? What would Will want? Wow, he just dropped back big time. He must have spun trying to catch me or something. No, Wheatley's push to pass is not DRS. Push to pass is similar to KERS, where it'll give you about, I think, an extra 70 horsepower for about 15 seconds in this car. So that's what push to pass is. It gives you a speed boost. Thank you for staying away. Thank you for pulling to the inside. So, Speed Force. I'm not certain what it does. It might give a boost through the electric motor. I don't think so. I don't think this is a hybrid system. I think it just enhances the fuel mixture. Yeah, I think it's a fuel mixture enhancement. I don't actually believe it's an electrical system that provides the boost. I think it just maybe it soups up the turbocharger for a few seconds. Assetto Corsa, our sim racing system, I feel, is what Assetto Corsa Online should have been. That's the simplest way to put sim racing system. Iceman 926. Damage model is so stupid, huh? Spin and graze the wall going 2 miles an hour.
Good lap. That's your fastest lap so far today.
I wonder if this guy's wrecked a car in real life. Yeah, sim racing system is mostly European, so hopefully I can try to get more presence in the States. I'm a moron for turning it on? Huh. What is my familiarity with console sims? Manfrey, I do have a video doing a sort of ranking of racing sims. So basically I put Gran Turismo at the bottom, and then Forza 1 spot above, Codemasters F1 1 spot above. So there's that. Some people just don't enjoy real sim racing, I guess. Some people... P4. I will take that. I will take P4. That just kind of cracks me up. Hold on. Is there a way to Coastman kick? Well, guys, I guess there are some people who just want to see the world burn. I mean, you sign into a lobby and it says damage on, so guys, I mean, I'm just saying, you join a server with damage, so complain. Alright guys, so thank you for taking part in the race. Thank you for just really having fun time. This was some awesome racing, guys. This was a lot of fun. Luis, it's all good, man. That, like, it's just racing. Realistically, yeah, it's like, it's racing. We had fun. That's what matters, guys. We had fun. And guys, this was some great racing, guys. So thanks everyone for taking part. Thanks for making this a fun Halloween evening in the United States. So guys, thank you very much for taking part, and stay tuned for more videos and more streams this week. So guys, you have a great rest of your day. From Spider-Man, I'm out.